Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to my little old channel. If you're a regular around here, then hi, and man, you are looking good. Is that a new shirt you've got on? And if you're a newcomer, then welcome. And I'm going to assume that you're one of the newbies that Rick has sent over. This morning I woke up and my phone went a little bit nuts with all these notifications on YouTube, because the lovely Rick, aka Rick Van Man, had given me a little bit of a shout out in one of his videos yesterday, and suddenly I had this influx of beautiful comments on my videos and new subscribers, and I'm so excited. And because of lovely Rick Van Man and because of all his lovely subscribers that have scurried on over to my channel, I've now topped 2,000 followers. Yay! Whoop whoop! So Rick, you are a superstar, mate. Thank you. That was the sweetest thing. And in your video yesterday, you were at Damon's Woods, and I did notice Damon's apple tree looking rather delectable. And you did mention that you were going to do some scrumping before you left his woods. Now, I'm not sure that you ever actually got around to picking the apples, but just in case you did, I am dedicating today's recipe to you, Rick. I haven't had a chance to practice this. I have got zero idea if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I'm still going to publish this video, because this is my promise to you that even if this is an epic failure, then you will get to see this video. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out, but you know, I don't always get it right. Sometimes I momentously screw up recipes. It's just the nature of the beast. So you said that you fancied making apple crumble with some of Damon's apples. So I am going to do us a one pot stovetop faux apple crumble. You'll see what I mean. So I've just been scrumping myself. I've just gone and got some cooking apples from our other orchard, our old orchard. They've got really, really old apple trees over there. First of all, in this one pan, I'm going to make the crumble topping. Something's gone on with my GoPro settings. I can get really, really wide screen, which isn't working for anyone, or I can get really narrow screen that you're seeing now. And I can't remember what the old settings were. I don't know what happened to them, but I can't see like me and this pan anymore. I don't think you're seeing that right now. So I need to go and read the manual, and I'm not very good at that. So like I say, I have got zero idea if this recipe is going to work. This is called winging it on camera, which is always fun, right? But I figure, how bad can it be? Right, tidy up as we go, small space living, got to be done. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted right now because this is our secret ingredient. Now, I was thinking about how to make Rick a crumble topping on a stovetop. The crumble topping that I make has oats and flour and stuff, but you don't want the oats to be raw, you don't want the flour to be raw, that would be gross, and it needs to be nice and buttery and yummy. And I thought, well, what is there out there that's got oats in and sugar in and flour in that tastes really good? And I figured, well, that'll be Hobnobs then. So I'm squeezing Hobnobs through the packet to try and break them up. I probably could have done with bringing a plastic bag out and bashing them with a mallet, but I didn't think that far ahead. This really is a very spur of the moment recipe. So because I'm lazy and I hate washing up, I am only using one pan for this. So I'm going to make the crumble topping first, and all I've got in the pan is a knob of butter. Get the butter melted and then tip in your broken biscuits. It doesn't matter if there's big lumpy bits or medium-sized lumpy bits or even little lumpy bits. I figure that's going to kind of add to the whole rustic vibe of this apple crumble. Oh, it's actually easier to break them up once the packet is open. Who knew? So when that butter has melted and it's soaked into those biscuits, then just tip them out into a bowl and put them somewhere out of my reach so I don't sit here and eat them all. Now we're going to tip in the apples. Now these are cooking apples, but you can use cookers or eaters. It really makes no difference. If you use cookers like me, just keep an eye on the sweetness level. You might find that you need to pop a little bit of sugar in. I'm going to pop the lid on and turn the heat down. And I'm just going to add a little splash of water just to help the apples start to break down and cook. Cinnamon right at the very end there. These are my little Tic Tac boxes that I stole this idea from Pinterest. This is not an original idea. Right, as you can see, those little beauties are cooked. That didn't take long at all. So what I want to very quickly do now is chuck in some sultanas because I love them. No other reason. Give them a little stir. At this point you do need to have a little taste if you're using cooking apples. Oh no, I'm not actually going to add any sugar. That's really sharp, but there will be little pockets of sweetness in the sultanas, and also the topping is going to be really, really sweet, so I'm totally good with that. But feel free to add a tablespoon or two of sugar to this as you go. So I'm going to turn the gas off. Now I'm just going to add some of my crumbly topping. And you know what I forgot to do was add the cinnamon. So I'm just going to sprinkle some on top. As you can see, this is a highly professional and well thought through video. You can basically expect videos just like this if you're new here. I'm sorry if you were expecting something really shiny and polished, because we're not very shiny and polished, but we are very real and we love damn good food. So let's see, am I going to pull this off? It's amazing. That is so good. Why don't we make apple crumble like this anyway? Okay, what generally happens at this point, new subscribers, is that I just end up losing myself in the food. So, like, talk amongst yourselves if you would. Thanks. But I have to say, that's a really frugal, really simple, really quick dessert that's warming, comforting and filling. And if you can possibly scrump any apples when you're out and about, this makes it a really cheap meal too. So once again, thank you, Rick Van Man. That was the coolest thing that happened to me yesterday, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you hang around. I also do recipe requests where you can drop me a message below and you can request me to create you and your family your very own one-pot camping recipe. So let us know any foods that you like, foods that you don't like, or problems that you have with feeding your family. Let me know in the comments below and I will do my best to come up with a recipe just for you. And to my long-term subscribers, those of you that have been with me through thick and thin, then I love you guys. You are totally awesome. Thank you for hanging around. If you've enjoyed this video, then I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and I will catch up with you all next Wednesday for the next in our tasty one-pot camping recipe series. Have a brilliant week, friends. Mwah. Peace.